Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. As you can see, I am no longer in Southern California. I'm in Virginia. After a 2,850 mile drive, here I am. So I am here with my buddy Aaron and my dad. Aaron lives here in Northern Virginia. My dad is up from Charleston, South Carolina. Obviously I'm from San Diego. And we are in Civil War battlefield territory. And this is a 300-acre property with a lot of history. So here we are. That is Aaron. My dad suckered him into metal detecting when he was, what, 12, 13?
12 years old.
Something like that. There's my dad.
Got me hooked up.
And let's dig some holes. Let's find some history. All right, I've got my first repeatable target. Reading in the mid to high teens, and if you could see the depth scale, it's down there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 inches deep. Pretty deep. I'm not far from my car. The car's right up there. Aaron's over there digging one. Dad's over there digging one. Aaron's done extensive research in this area, and there's a house from the 1700s. The one currently being lived in is from the 1800s. And all right, back to detecting. First target. I'm not sure I'm gonna do a bunch of live digs, just because it's a little different in the grass compared to on the beach. It's not a quick recovery, but you know what? No, I've got a deep hole to dig, so I'll get back at you here right when I get the hole opened up. Got my hole opened up, and it is in this loose stuff, and I think I see it. I think I might have a shotgun shell here. Yeah. So in this type of detecting, you're going to be finding stuff like this, because obviously a lot of people go hunting as well. So starting out with a shotgun shell. All right, so there's a lot of iron in the ground as we go around. I'm hearing a lot of rejections and things like that, negative numbers. But here, sounding different. Now let me move my shovel away. It's getting a pretty consistent 10. There it is. That's pretty deep, but again, it's amongst some iron as well. So, not the cleanest target. I'm going to get it dug up and see what we get. I'll get back. All right. I missed it initially, so I had to cut out to the side of the hole I initially dug. But it is in this little bunch here. Try this with 2 hands. So, I grew up doing this. Oh, that's a coin. And in Virginia, or pretty much anywhere Civil War related, you need to, oh, that's a button. You need to get permission to do this. This is private property. The owner, we just came in, said hello to her. And not something, if you're in this area or any kind of Civil War area, that you would just walk on and start detecting. It's definitely permission, because this is history, and you need to make sure that we're going about it legally. I believe this is a flat button, and I'm a little rusty. When I was a kid, I did a lot of Civil War stuff, and obviously I've been in California for quite some time, since the mid-90s. And I come back here once or twice a year. But I am rusty. There are some things I'm going to find, and I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. So I'll run over to my dad or Aaron and kind of get some education on it, and then we'll talk about it. This is a flat button. Flat buttons are very common Civil War era and prior. This has the back still on it, which is not common. Usually those are broken off. This one's in really good shape, but this is definitely a flat button. I'm happy with that. Very happy with that. So we'll clean this up later. This is one thing also, if you're Civil War relic hunting or any kind of old coins or anything, you don't want to just start rubbing on it. Ideally, you want some water to pour on and try and clean it off as cautiously as possible. So we're going to just leave this as it is. We'll clean up at the wrap up. Cool. On the boards. All right, Aaron called me over, and look at that bullet. The lead turns white after a bunch of years in the ground. So, all right, Aaron, tell us about it.
Not 100% but I believe it's an infield.
Infield.
With a flat base.
Yeah, it's got the flat base. Typically these are hollow and they go down in there, and sometimes they're marked with stars and things on the base of them. This one's a flat base.
I've did some research, but I think it's an infield.
2-ring, 3-ring? 2-ring.
I didn't even look at 2-ring.
Yeah, 2-ring. So that is a Civil War era bullet. Not the most common one that we find out here, but cool. Aaron's on the board. All right, so when you find old properties like this, you do some research. And Aaron was looking at the oldest map he could find was a 1853. It's called the Yardley Taylor map. And it showed a house, a few houses actually on this property because it's 300 acres. But this was the entry road for horse and buggies. And you can see the tree line. It's open on either side. You have the rock wall. Rock walls were very common Civil War and pre-Civil War. I mean, that could be 250 years old. And it continues down that way. So I am standing on the old road that used to come up into this area. So we're gonna see how we do here. Great tone, but it's shallow. 4 inches deep. 16, 17, locking pretty good on 17. Dig it up and get back to you. All right, I got to, I see an outline of something here, and I really need to work on my pinpointing. I'm kind of rusty as far as that goes, but I got something here. Oh, it's a buckle. Ooh. Aaron, this looks old. I don't know if it's Civil War old. Whoops.
Oh, you know what that is?
What?
That's a garter belt clip.
No kidding. Did you lose that?
I did, actually. My panties are falling down right now.
How old?
Probably late 1900s.
All right, we got some.
It should have markings on it. Have a name.
Yeah, I saw something.
Like Paris or something like that, probably, or
maybe it has your name on it because it's yours. All right, cool. We'll clean that up. That's pretty neat. All right, Dad's on the board. He's got a, what is it, Dad?
Well, it appears to be a fired, probably about a 58 caliber.
Take a look.
But it's also been chewed. You can see teeth marks in there. Animals typically do that. A lot of the history books will tell you that, you know, the soldiers were given that when they were going through some pain issues, if a surgeon was working on them. But
here, chew on some
reality, yeah, they'd have them bite down on that. But in reality, the animals, deer and that, will pick them up and chew on them.
You can see where the open base was when this was round. It's a divot into the back of it.
Yeah.
That is Civil War. Cool, Dad's on the board. Got a little rain coming down. It's actually refreshing though. Today's weather is perfect for this hobby. We have a little bit of ground to work here, huh? This could keep you busy for years. Going from 7 to 10, repeating pretty nicely. About 8 inches deep. Let's dig it. It was something tiny, and it's a piece of something round. So, I think we'll clean that up later and take a look. Corner of a coin, maybe? I don't know. Alright, we'll take a look later. Alright. 8 inches deep. It's reading mid-teens from all angles, so we'll dig this, turn the camera back on after I get the hole. Pop my plug and I see something round, but it almost doesn't look like a coin. That's it. Scared to wipe too hard in case I damage it, if it is something cool. This is definitely going to need some cleanup. Alright, well, we'll take a look later. Got something going on here. Large as the rear field, and there's even more than that, but that's the driveway going in, the old stone wall. The main road out there, which has been there forever. And I have 20 to 30. Dig it up and see what we get. This is an area where Aaron's pulled out a lot of old coins, so I'll turn back on when I get the hole open. Something round. It was over in the corner here when I was pinpointing, and so I popped the corner out and I can see it laying right there. So let's take a look. Looks like another flat button, maybe? Yep. Yeah, nice one. I'm going to go on my jeans here briefly. Not too rough. That's got some markings on it too. This will be interesting to clean up. That's exciting. All right, another flat button. All right, Aaron called me over. He's got a button. Ooh, that's a big one.
Almost a dandy.
Almost a Bobby Dazzler.
It's weird because it's got a steel shank, so.
It's nice.
Finally.
Man. Cool. All right, we are at another location. Aaron has multiple places he's got permission at. This is another one, and this is a house over there, and it's documented that it was a hospital during the Civil War. And Aaron has found lots and lots of bullets and lots of cannonball fragments. So the horses, he says, come up to you, and they'll follow you around because they're curious. So we might have some guests. Otherwise, let's get detecting. Not the strongest signal, but I'm getting 5, 6 inches deep. I'll open it up. It's in the hole. See something green. What's that? Looks like it could be a button. It is a button kind of a day today. None of us have found a coin, so hopefully that'll change. Get this cleaned up and see what we got here. We'll do that later. Alright, looks like another button. $18, $19, $20. Peg in the scale for depth. Let's take a look. Plug out, and it looks like I have a round ball. You see it right there. Yep. Round ball, definitely Civil War. And that is my first bullet of the day. Cool. Alright, Aaron calls me over. I'm going to a hole that he has open there, but on my way he shows me this. It's a Williams cleaner, and it would typically have a flange around the back here, and they'd fire it out and it would clean out their gun. So that is a Civil War bullet, no doubt. And let's go see what he's got in the hole. Says it's still in there, but you can see it. Alright, I'll plug it for you. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. Of course I didn't bring any tools over. That's another one. It's another Williams cleaner.
I just saw the white and stopped. Let you look at it.
Very cool. Alright, he's on the board twice. Alright, chasing after another 1920, got it open. And it looks like I got another round ball. Yep. It hit something right there. All right, 2 round balls today. All right, got this hole open. It was a 15-16. It looks from this angle like a bag seal. Is that something that...
Bag seals?
Maybe.
Or hem weight, or
Actually, that's hem weight, isn't it? You might be right.
a hole in the middle?
Yeah, little hole in the middle.
No.
Actually, it's not all the way through.
That's a bag seal.
Is it a bag seal?
Yeah.
Yeah, good guess on my end.
Or, or a fired round that got smushed.
Yeah, that got really hit something hard.
Nah, I think that's a bag seal.
Yeah, bag seal. It's got the little lip around the edge as well.
Very cool.
But the patina tells you right there that it's old.
Oh, yeah. All right, Aaron has a coin. Has not looked at it yet. It's the first coin for all 3 of us today. That's got a green like an Indian. Oh, that's not a coin.
It's a button.
All right, he's continuing the button trend today.
I would have put money it was a
It did have that Indian head green look to it, kind
Oh, it
of.
rang up just like an Indian head too, so I thought it was in there.
All right, flat button.
Popped the plug and saw that green. I'm like, we're in there.
I just dug up another, I think it was a 17-18. And it looked like just a thing of lead, but I think it's actually a fired round ball that hit something. Because it's all disintegrated over here. And it's got the nice round here. So that is a fired round ball. Alright, had a rock solid 17, 18, 19. Dug it, and I'm seeing the edge of it right there. It's a bullet. And that's not a mini ball.
It is.
Is that it?
Uh-huh. Oh, you hit it with a shovel. Oh, well.
Yep, looks like I nailed it with the shovel. Alright, mini ball. And the fun part's cleaning out the dirt to see if there's any markings on the inside.
Congrats.
Cool. Alright, I was chasing I want to say it was low 20s. And it was really deep and just barely kind of coming in there. It looks like I have another bullet down here. Looks like, I may be wrong, but... Oh yeah. Fired bullet, hit something. And I'm no bullet connoisseur. Actually, earlier when Aaron found one that had a flat base on this, we called it the wrong name. My dad corrected us, but actually, it's a different caliber than we typically find as well. But this one looks a little different. I'll have to show my dad and get an answer on what this is, but I'm pretty confident this is Civil War. Another bullet. Alright, I've been digging into this one. It was initially ringing mid-20s. Let me turn this off, sorry. I get the hole open, check it, still in the hole, still deep, and it was ringing in the 30s. Now it's 20s, it's mid to high 30s, so I'm seeing it. I think I got another bullet. Yep. Aaron, that is not a mini ball. What is that guy?
That actually may be infield. It's been fired though.
That's what we said your first one was, and we were incorrect. Dad said the caliber was incorrect, right? For infield, and infields typically don't have lines on them, which actually you had mentioned that, and that doesn't have lines on it. So that may be an infield.
It may be an infield.
We'll check back later.
Definitely fired. That's awesome, dude. Oh, could be a week. Let's take bets.
Could.
For Memorial.
So I had a mid-20s. Nobody's found a coin today. I called coin. He called can. He's wrong, because there's a coin. You're thinking...
I'm thinking Memorial. Do you think Weedy?
I'm thinking I have a dime, and it's not silver. But it's a coin.
It's not reeded, was it?
I can't really tell, honestly. It's a penny, and it's modern.
What? Is it Memorial or Weedy?
It's Memorial. Hey, you called can first, and you were wrong.
That's awesome, though.
How far off am I? I wasn't blind as bad, I'd tell you. 1960.
Oh, you're so close.
All right, time for the wrap up for day one. There's Aaron. There's Dad. We're tired. We've been out here. I don't know how long we've been out here. A lot.
8 o'clock this morning.
So last time I was out, we were talking about what we found, and it wasn't very eventful 2 years ago. And I found a Trime, though, which is a rare coin, but nobody found coins today except for me, actually. So I got the 1960 penny. That's the only coin of the day. Here's my run. I've got the... All right, Dad, you're going to help me out here.
Yeah.
This is possibly a...
Infield.
Enfield.
Yeah.
That is...
58 caliber.
Also known as a round ball, right?
No.
Or mini ball.
Mini ball.
Mini ball, thank you. That is... Who knows?
Fired...
Flat on the
That
bottom.
looks like a fired sharps.
Fired sharps. I've got 2 round balls, 1 possibly fired round ball that hit something. 2 flat buttons for me. With the real nice shank on that one. Shank, is that what they call those? Thank you. All right. This is a pewter something. No clue what that is. No clue what that is. This is a bag seal. That's a square nail that's in really good shape, and I know Tom will want that, so Tom, that's coming your way. This is a button, and I can actually see some vertical lines on it underneath whatever is corroded on it. So if it cleans up and something cool shows up, I'll let you know. And then a piece of something and a more modern belt buckle. Dad, 2 bullets, the one that was chewed on. This was off of a bridle or saddle or something.
Yeah.
And this is
A what's it?
a what's it?
Yeah.
And another what's it?
Yeah,
2
and
half
another
what's
of
it?
the what's it?
Aaron, huge flat button. And these year range for these flat buttons. I mean,
17 to 1830ish.
Yeah.
late 1700s to 1830s. So it's actually pre-Civil War for my 2 and for Aaron's. Actually, you got 3 of them. Look at that.
A lot of times the flat buttons were used by the
And then-
Confederates because they'd use anything they could get their hands on.
Yeah, they didn't have the money that the Union did. Some kind of a dial got his heart going. 2 cleaner bullets and those guys.
Yeah, those are called Williams cleaners.
Williams cleaners, yep. All right, so that's a wrap for day one. We'll be out again, and thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you on the next.